We spend a massive amount of our lives chasing very specific markers of success. We hunt for higher social status, we acquire highly specialized technology, and we often hope that if we just hold the right moral posture, the universe will reward us. Yet, if you look closely at the people who have reached the top of those hierarchies, people armed with the absolute best intentions and flawless reputations, their personal lives are frequently chaotic, fractured, or stagnant. We operate under a deeply ingrained assumption that holding strong spiritual convictions, or just being a good person on the inside, automatically translates into a stable, successful life on the outside. But the universe doesn't read our internal monologues. Reality is completely indifferent to what we feel or intend. It operates on a cold, relentless framework of cause and effect. To figure out why our daily experiences look the way they do, we have to strip away all the moral judgments we place on ourselves. We have to stop asking if we are good and start examining the actual physical mechanics of how we behave. Understanding the trajectory of your life requires a ruthless audit of your actions. Relying on the comforting warmth of your own good intentions is a delusion that simply hides the structural mechanics driving your reality. If we look at human behavior as an engine, convictions are just the decorative paint. Intentions are potential energy, isolated like a disconnected battery. Habits are the crucial mechanism converting that energy into motion. Finally, time relentlessly turns those gears, generating inevitable output. Having a fully charged battery of internal goodness guarantees absolutely nothing. Without an aligned mechanical conversion process turning those intentions into physical habits, your engine will sit idle forever. Your personal machine isn't isolated. It exists within a vast, infinitely expanding environment. Every rotation of your behavioral gears constantly meshes with society. When you take unwise actions, your gears fall out of alignment, violently grinding and destroying the mechanisms around you. You can have the purest, most well-meaning potential energy in the world driving your system, but if your behavioral output is structurally flawed, it will only accelerate the damage you cause. The tangible results in your life and in your community are entirely dictated by how smoothly your behavioral gears mesh with the reality of others. Look inward for a moment and take stock of your own life history. If you measure the actual, concrete results you've produced over the years, a clear pattern begins to emerge. We see that those outcomes stem directly from our application of wisdom, rather than some mystical favor dropping success into our laps. Acknowledging that strict cause and effect strips away the mythology we use to explain our circumstances. It also forces us to discard the traditional aura of the sacred. We typically imagine the sacred as an abstract, external force floating above us, judging our purity. True sacredness is much more grounded. It is an inherent quality, achieved only when your physical actions are in perfect mechanical alignment with the unyielding laws of the universe. All the spiritual rhetoric you memorize, the complex internal monologues you have, and the material possessions you collect are entirely useless metrics for evaluating your worth. The absolute test of a life is measured by the beneficial, lasting results you leave behind, and those results only appear through a relentless daily commitment to wise, principle-based action.